immediately before the game even came out, like when they released the multiplayer thing on Game Pass, I played it for like 20 minutes, something like 2 hours or something like that. Immediately called it trash. 343 have never made a good Halo game. For that matter, neither have Bungie. There has never been a good Halo game.
I need a weapon.
Right this way.
What's up, y'all? Hope we're having a great day today. Just vibing out. You know how it is. And today, I have some more therapy for everyone. Now, I was thinking about what I should do a video on lately, but I couldn't really decide. That is until this gem fell into my lap. So, today we're going to be taking a look at every commentary channel's favorite YouTuber, Harman Smith. And I realized it's been over a month since we've covered one of Harman's awful takes. In fact, it was before the whole Quantum TV drama. So, I figured why not? It's about time I respond to one of Harman's awful takes again. And this video of his that we'll be looking at today is right on par with what you expect from a Harman Smith video. I mean, we're about to witness levels of coping that I didn't know could even exist. So, apparently, because Halo Infinite has had a massive decline on PC, which I'm not going to damage control Halo Infinite here per se, but anyways, Harman uses that decline in Halo Infinite as some sort of evidence that Halo was never good as a franchise, and that there was no such thing as a good Halo game. I'm not joking. Now, I am a massive Halo fan, I'll say that here and now, but I'm not gonna get butthurt if other people don't like the series. However, the claims Harman makes in this video are either factually incorrect, or just outright baseless and retarded, but I hope y'all get the picture by now, so without any further delay, let's jump right into this shit.
Hello everyone, this is Cody Lee of BlackCatBooks.org, author of I, the Dragon, Cruel and Beautiful Rabbit Hole, King Dio, Lauren Frey, and the upcoming Jaw of the Dragon.
Okay, what the fuck, bruh? Like, if you don't know, he apparently got a new gaming rig recently, which, X to doubt, I'm betting it's just a low-end laptop, but how the fuck did that make his audio quality worse? Like, I know he's always sounded awful, but am I tripping, y'all? Can we agree it got worse?
So, on Twitter, people seem to finally, after, I think a couple of months after launch, 4 months after launch, how long has it been exactly? A couple of months after launch, people are finally starting to admit that Halo Infinite was not a good game.
Wow, dude, it took you this long to see the backlash. Like, as an actual Halo fan, I'm kinda surprised, to be honest, because it's been there since December, which I don't think Harman realizes or is willing to admit that most of the criticisms he's seeing are levied towards the multiplayer. Perhaps not all, but most. Then again, he's getting his opinion from Twitter, so should I really expect him to do any critical thinking before uploading this video?
Now, I said immediately, before the game even came out, like when they released the multiplayer thing on Game Pass, I played it for like 20 minutes, something like 2 hours or something like that. Immediately called it trash. Not only uninstalled the game, I canceled my Xbox Game Pass subscription over it.
Ooh, nobody gives a shit.
Like, this is exactly what I meant. He put zero fucking thought into his opinion, and is now judging the game based on its state before release. Not only that, but he cancelled his Game Pass sub over a free-to-play multiplayer, and based on his wording, it was either the flights or the beta, which you don't even need Game Pass to play to begin with, so I shouldn't really need to explain how stupid this is.
Because this isn't the kind of stuff I want to pay for. I don't care about getting Xbox games day one if they're like just going to be trash like this. And like I said right away, this game isn't good. Don't buy it. Don't support it. Don't give them money. Let the Halo IP die.
No one respects you. No one likes you. No one cares about what you think. You are completely ignorant.
You don't have to pay for the multiplayer because it is free to play, you absolute fucking brainlet. And you have doubled down now on your claim that you judged the game based on the multiplayer pre-launch. So regardless of anyone's opinions on the multiplayer, Harman is disregarding the entirety of the campaign, which, you know, is the part of the game you actually pay for. But as for letting the Halo IP die, well,
At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man.
Right? Halo was never good, but people have been dragging this thing kicking and screaming into the new 20s, the new decade.
You know, you really don't have to project your self-worth like that, Harman.
And people just don't seem to want to admit that Halo Infinite, that Halo just isn't an interesting sci-fi property. It doesn't have a lot of things going for it, that it's been outdone time and time again by vastly superior games on Nintendo platforms. What? What the fuck?
Harman, can you show me on the doll where Halo Infinite hurt you? Like, the series would have died long ago if any of that were true. And this isn't even me fanboying either. He's just spouting ignorant claims. Or internet opinions, as I'm gonna call them from here on out.
Why in the world would I ever get excited for Halo Infinite?
Probably because you're too busy shilling for Nintendo and licking their boots. And more importantly, you're not a fucking Halo fan. Like, that's why, you dumbass.
But now, you know, in 2022, we have other people finally starting to admit the same. And here come the excuses.
Excuses? Nope, not for me. Where were you in 2021? Most of us haven't been making these alleged excuses. But I guess I'd be asking too much of Harman to not cherry-pick what arguments he wishes to respond to, because he wouldn't be able to form a single one otherwise.
It's like, oh man, 343. They were rushed to put this out on time. They had to go through the crunch process. They had to deal with Microsoft, like in their strict demands to put this thing out there. And we shouldn't be critical of them. We shouldn't say anything bad about them because they absolutely tried their best. Fuck off.
This is actually really good cream if you get a really ass hurt. It says Bjor on it. Meaning you can shove this cream up your ass.
I mean, maybe I heard some of this when the game launched, but you're the only person regurgitating it now, bruh. So, like, can people not be understanding of game development? Like, I'm not here to make excuses for 343 either. I was more lenient back when the game launched, but not so much now. But you are disingenuously trying to twist this sentiment of criticism. Also, don't you make excuses for Nintendo online services to this very fucking day, bro? Like, talk about a double standard. Rules for thee, but not for me.
343 have never made a good Halo game. For that matter, neither have Bungie. There has never been a good Halo game.
There has never been a good Halo game.
Wrong. That is absolutely wrong. Proved over and over again.
Wrong. I am sick to death of people defending bad projects.
Well, buddy, where's this reaction when it comes to the shitty things and bad projects that come from Nintendo? Like, I guess I'm gonna have to ask you to keep that same energy, bruh. Because of some agenda, of some like, oh man, we have to defend Star Wars, we have to defend Star Trek, we have to defend the MCU, we have to defend Halo, we have to defend Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, we have to defend everything in this world because we can't just go out and enjoy the things that are actually well made and interesting, which absolutely do exist, right? So, I just want to ask you one thing, Harman. What the fuck does everything else you listed have to do with the downfall of Halo? Like, you just list a bunch of popular media and mix it in with buzzwords, and it just leaves me asking, the fuck are you even trying to say?
Like, there are good games out there. There will always be good games out there. Like,
yes, and the fact that Halo is, and has been, one of those good games out there, it has you coping and molding this badly, which is honestly hilarious, but also kind of sad, bruh.
But the vast majority of the audience is happy just throwing down $60 or $15 subscription fee to Xbox Game Pass to play this piece of shit.
Oh my fucking god, you're only judging the multiplayer, which is free to fucking play. You never even touched the campaign, which is the actual part of the game you have to buy or subscribe to Game Pass for. You absolute fucking brainlet.
That has had no legs behind it, no real talent, like no real potential at all.
You know, I can safely say the exact same about your entire existence on YouTube, and as an author. Sucks to suck, nerd.
But because of that Halo, because they've always played Halo, like because they bought an Xbox for Halo, back in the day, they were fans of Halo before they even picked up the Xbox controller, before they even took it out of the box, they will religiously defend it until the end.
Ironic.
So, I'm seriously beginning to question if he's just projecting his own personal history with Nintendo at this point. Like, because he's the only person here retarded enough to fanboy over something they've never even played yet. I mean, talk about hypocritical double standards, Harman, because you will do exactly what you're describing, only it's over whatever the popular Nintendo product of the day is.
And that, to me, is very, very sad.
Yes, you are in fact very sad, Harman.
Like, we're at the point now where Halo has been on a clear downward trajectory since, like, Halo 2, right?
Say what?
Like, I never liked Halo 2, right? But at the very least, like, it had some minor innovations when it came to, like, the ease of use of online play and stuff like that.
So, tell me you know fuck all about Halo without saying it. Like, Halo 2 is basically the grandfather of all online console shooters today. Harman, I just have to ask, do you even take yourself seriously at this fucking point?
Like, some people were,
So, why is he picking his fucking teeth? Like, last time it was dipping his fingers in his water, and now he's just picking his teeth in front of the fucking camera. Jesus Christ, dude, have some dignity.
it's some people have fond memories of playing that game back when it first came out, right? Like, but they're nostalgia blind, right?
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Yeah, and I have fond memories of playing Halo 2 recently, and trying the multiplayer for the first time, actually. And all thanks to the MCC. So, what do you have to say about me? And do I sense a bit of hypocrisy as well? Aren't you blinded by the nostalgic memories of your favorite childhood Nintendo games, Harman? Yet he'll stay in full denial over that. And lastly, what the fuck does this have to do with Halo Infinite's downfall? Halo 2 came out in 2004, you dipshit.
The game just doesn't hold up, not to a modern audience, and the sequels just can't build off of the older games in any meaningful way.
Oh my god, can you talk any fucking slower? Like, anyways, to an extent I can agree that 343 sequels have been struggling to build off of the originals, but I just love how he tries to talk about Halo, as if he knows anything about it. And a lot of his criticisms are actually more applicable to the games he tries shilling for, so you just gotta love to see these double standards, man.
Right, and now we're kind of in this situation where, like, everyone is just fanatically defending the IP. Like, I've seen people like I know try to defend the books and try to defend like
some of the spin-off material, and I just someone who actually reads real books, I just kind of laugh and shake my head at it.
Yeah, you might read real books, Harman, but there's no reality where you can actually write one your fucking self.
Like, just read real sci-fi. Like, why are you reading this, like, this corporate crap?
Corporate crap? How the fuck is it? Like, what the fuck are you saying?
This corporate crap. It's so stupid. But play more games. Like, play some real games. Buy a Nintendo Switch. Play Splatoon 3. Like, there are so many better options out there right now. You do not need to be defending Halo Infinite.
That's all, folks.
Yeah, Harman, just play more games and stop defending Nintendo, bruh. And just remember, guys, he got these opinions from the multiplayer before the game even released, as well as whatever topic was trending on Twitter that day, because you know damn well that Harman could never form an opinion of his own, unless it comes from the internet or his all-powerful sugar daddy Nintendo. But that is going to do it for Harman's amazing YouTube video, whining and crying over a game and franchise that he doesn't even fucking play. So let's all give a round of applause to our boy Harman for always taking a stance in the gaming community. It's just such a shame that he'll never be known for his true skills as an author. But I think both Harman and I have rambled long enough, so I'm gonna wrap up the video here, y'all, and I really do hope y'all enjoyed it too. So, big ups for watching it, and especially if you got this far into the video, y'all are the real ones, and I really do appreciate the fuck out of it. And you know, if you liked what you saw, maybe subscribe for some more quality therapy, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.